Top 10 places on Earth humans were never meant to see. Humans have been exploring the world for thousands of years, and despite all our adventures, we've only scratched the surface of what's out there. Or parts of our planet that we are simply not meant to see, whether they be deadly, too dangerous for us to handle, or off limits due to other reasons. Here are some of the most restricted areas that humans should never go near. Let's get started. Kicking off the list at number 10, the Snake Island in Brazil. Remember the movie Anaconda? Well, it turns out that there is a real-life version of Snake Island. This small Brazilian island is uninhabited by humans, but rather by hundreds of thousands of golden lancehead snakes. These reptiles can grow up to 4 meters long, and their bite is fatal within 24 hours. Imagine walking over something like this. If that wasn't enough to deter you from ever stepping foot on this island, then take a look at this picture of one of the snake's hunting birds. It might be a beautiful island, but it is definitely one to stay away from. Number 9. Area 69. If you've ever heard about Area 51, you'll probably have no problem placing Area 69 on your imaginary map of secret government facilities. Located somewhere in California, this area has been shrouded in secrecy for so many years that conspiracy theories have run wild. We know that it's somewhere around here, but where exactly and what goes on there is anyone's guess. Thanks to the UFO craze that seems to be taking over 2022, people have become even more intrigued about this top-secret military base. Probably whoa and find out what goes on inside this zone until it's declassified or someone leaks information about it. And to be honest, it's probably best to keep it a secret just in case. Number 8. The Herod. Sometimes we do want to know what's going on in certain places, because it would simply be too much information for our brains to handle. This was the case for those who found the tomb of Herod, discovered in 1983 in the Israeli desert. Herod was an ancient king who ruled between 74 and 04 BC. He built a lot of awesome stuff, including forts, temples, and cities. But his legacy has also been marked by extreme cruelty. He ordered entire villages to be massacred, and even targeted his own family members, when he believed they were plotting against him. So you can imagine that finding his tomb was quite shocking. Despite being buried for 2,000 years, Herod's tomb is still amazingly preserved. However, it hasn't been open to the public due to how gruesome it may be. So maybe it would make for a great horror movie set, though. No. 7. Grunard Island. Did you know that there's an island in Scotland that was used to contain lethal anthrax bacteria? Welcome to Grunard Island. Back in the late 1800s, sheep grazing on this island became infected with anthrax. Soon after, thousands of them died. Even though the island was immediately isolated, the bacteria persisted for decades. Only in 1986 was it declared free of anthrax and repopulated with reindeer. Since then, it's remained empty of human life. That means that nobody is living on this island except for the reindeer and numerous species of birds. Maybe one day humans will live on the island again, but for now it remains restricted to humans. Number 6. The Voynich Manuscript. If you've ever wondered what mysteries are kept in books, then the answer is probably hidden in the Voynich Manuscript. This book was named after the bookseller who purchased it in 1912. Its mysterious origins date back to the early 15th century. To this day, scholars have been unable to decipher the strange text inside. It's full of bizarre illustrations of plants and astronomical charts that have left researchers scratching their heads for centuries. It's believed that the book was written in an extinct language, which may be why nobody has managed to figure it out yet. Or maybe it's simply a trick of the author who created a whole new language just to confuse us. Till we figure out what this book is saying, it will remain locked away in an effort to protect it from further damage. Number 5. The Secret City. You may think that we know all about ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Greeks, but there could be a lot more to these societies than meets the eye. While most of Greece stands in ruins today, there was once a major city that rivaled Rome known as Elysium. Little is known about this place because it was intentionally erased from history by Roman invaders. They destroyed everything they could and even wrote propaganda, claiming the city had never existed at all. Historians believe it was located near modern Athens, but its exact whereabouts are unknown. Excavations have uncovered hints of the civilization, such as pieces of pottery and marble. But until the city is rediscovered, we'll never know all of its secrets. Number 4. Vozrozhdenia Island. One of the most fascinating and scary places you could ever stumble upon is a place where people disappear. That's exactly what happens on Vozrozhdenia Island. also known as the Island of Tears. This small Russian island was used to develop smallpox and anthrax vaccines, meaning that anybody who stepped foot on it was in danger of contracting deadly diseases. When the Soviet Union fell apart, the lab was abandoned and research was halted. Without proper containment, the disease began to spread across the island. Locals from nearby settlements began getting sick and dying. In 2009, the last patient died, officially declaring the island safe. However, locals still claim that strange illnesses continue to plague the island. Maybe we should leave this one alone. No. 3. Murray organ pipes. Have you ever stumbled upon a rock formation that looks completely alien-like? Well, if you have, you may have already seen the Murray organ pipes. Located in Australia, this collection of weathered limestone formations looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Scientists have been puzzled by these organ pipes for decades, as they don't seem to fit in with any of the existing geological theories. Some believe they were formed in a completely different location and carried to this spot by glaciers. Others argue that they may have come from outer space. While scientists continue to search for answers, these alien-looking structures remain a mystery. No, too. The Forbidden Vault. It seems like everywhere we turn, there's another story about the end of the world. From asteroids to pandemics, we humans sure do love to worry. Maybe that's why the Svalbard Global Seed Vault was created. Located deep inside a Norwegian mountain, this vault is designed to preserve seeds from all over the world. Even if something terrible happens to the rest of humanity, at least our plant life can be saved. The idea was inspired by the Library of Alexandria in Egypt, which was once home to almost every book in the known world. This vault is so secret that nobody knows exactly where it is, only that it's somewhere in the Arctic Circle. It's believed that the vault will keep seeds viable for up to 100,000 years. Hopefully by then, we will have fixed whatever problems we have caused. Number 1. King Solomon's Mines. Everyone loves a good treasure hunt, but this one takes the cake. Legend has it that King Solomon of Israel discovered a mine filled with unimaginable riches. However, he kept the mine a secret to avoid drawing attention from other kings. Unfortunately, somebody leaked the location and the mine was ransacked. Today the mines remain sealed, hidden deep under the earth. Nobody knows exactly where they are, but legends persist of bizarre creatures that guard the entrance. Are these creatures real, or just stories told to scare off treasure hunters? We may never know. Which of these places would you love to explore the most? Let us know in the comments section down below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and come back soon for another amazing video. Thanks for watching.